Hello and welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel, to the Ultimate Racing League. So this is it then. We are down to the final race of the series here from the GR3 League 2 Championship. And well, it's all up for grabs for the third place spot, the promotion spot. First and second spots have pretty much been sorted now. But it is this third spot that's still up for grabs, and it's like race one. It's still between Harry Poppins and Phil Mack. It's basically winner takes all out of those two. Whoever finishes ahead of the other by the time the checker flag comes out, they will be up to League 1. So really, that's what we've got to concentrate on near the end of this race, is between them two, just to see the progress. So let's go on with this 30 minutes endurance then here at the Kyoto driving park in Japan, and reverse grid. Let's take you through that now. Here we go. So it's Seabroad on pole position. Had a terrible race one, didn't he? So he's going to be wanting to do a little bit better in this one. Benzo in second. Seamus in third. Kevin fourth. Flash fifth. Jerry sixth. Paul seventh. Sam in eighth. Team Silver ninth. Oz in 10th. Bailey in 11th. Harry Poppins 12th. Phil Mack in 13th. And Aaron in 14th. Here we go then. Watch those lights. Good start by everybody as they head down to turn one then. All back to the normal liveries here in race two, I'm glad to say. As they all come streaming through the S's and then down the hill into that sweeping left-hander. Chris Broad, Seabroad, is still leading it ahead of Benzo. Oh, and that's Kev. Kev has gone. Where is he? There he is. Let's see what happened there, shall we? He's in third spot at this point, and did he catch the curb? Did he take too much of that curb, or did he take... Oh, he just ran it wide onto the grass. Oh, fortunate to just go spin out ahead of the field as they come streaming through, but back to the pack he goes. Well, not quite, actually. Team Silver's there. So what happened to Team Silver? Where did he go wrong? Well, he had a terrible start, didn't he, Team Silver? Not sure what happened there, actually. He's way back there in 14th. That was right at the start then. So, back at the front. Oh, we've seen that, haven't we? That's where Kev went off. Seabroad and Benzo. Heading down the chicane. And Jerry third, Paul in fourth as Paul has that sniff. Oh, Jerry goes a bit wide, runs it onto the grass. Doing too well with this camera, am I? Just ran it onto the grass here, lost a couple of spots. Even I'm excited for this. Getting all the buttons wrong here. So Jerry then down to sixth spot. Oz ahead of him has come through to fifth, Flash up to fourth. Behind Paul in third spot as Jerry and Seamus going down that inside. Now what's going to happen down here through this section? All through there nicely in the end, actually. Where are the main players here? Well, we've got Harry Poppins in 7th, and he is ahead of Phil. Only just though, they're still together on track. There they go in 8th and 9th. As they come across the start and finish. Start lap 2. Sam behind them and Bailey. And Aaron. At the back there, but Phil and Harry Poppins still battling it out, and I think Harry might have just got ahead of Seamus now. He does, so. Now Phil's now got past as well, so. Oh, he's following him all the way, isn't he, Phil? 7th and 8th now. Oh, someone went wide there. I think that was Seamus again. Yeah, did just run it wide and goes through. Goes Aaron and Bailey. Kev at the back now. Team Silver has made up a spot, so Kev's had a moment somewhere. As Aaron goes through on Bailey. Going to 10th spot. Now he's taking on Phil. Around the outside, getting on into the inside for the next left-hander. Gets the job done. So he now puts himself in between Harry Poppins and Phil Mack. He's got his own race to run. He don't care about the championship. I mean, he won't get in their way on purpose, but all he's thinking about is getting the double victory, having won race 1. And to them though, look at this lot. Jerry up the back of Seabroad, he's dropped down to 5th now. It's all changed up here. Paul's actually gone into the lead. Benzo 2nd, Flash in 3rd, Oz 4th. And then Jerry up to, I was going to say up to 5th. I think Seabroad has just got it. He has. Jerry in 6th. Through this fast part now, up over the top of the hill down to the next left-hander. So Paul is leading it at the moment anyway. His teammate covering behind, Flash in 2nd. Wanted to do a bit better in this one after a frustrating race 1 in my own opinion. Flash, oh, it's so much that curve that slowed him down. There's going to loss and drop him spots all the way back to 7th. That's how quickly you can lose the spots just by hitting the curve wrong. Oh, and who's flown off? I don't know who that was. Someone's gone off straight on. They did. Jerry's up to 2nd though. I've missed it. I see someone fly off the track. I don't know if there was a connection issue or what, but I just went straight on. So Jerry then 2nd, Seabroad in 3rd. So this is better from him. And Harry Poppins 4th, has got himself up to 4th now. And Benzo 5th, and then Flash in 6th, challenging along the start finish with Phil. Phil's got him. So Phil now up to 6th, so still a car away from Harry Poppins, still a car in between them. This time it's Benzo though. So at the moment, Harry Poppins is getting promoted as it stands. A couple of points in it. It's making a difference, that's all there is. Which is why it's winner takes all here. Don't have to win the race, of course, but they just need to finish ahead of each other. Oh, and Seabroad. Where did he go? Well, there he is there. What happened there? Let's have a look. He's comfortable in 3rd there, wasn't he? He looked like it, and then he come round the left-hander and he done exactly what his teammate done. Just ran it wide. And he come across to the other side of the track, and there we go. Almost sitting in the back seat there with the cameraman. So exactly the same as his teammate. And Oz is back to 14th. Where's he been? So he's had a moment. So it's loads of moments going on which I'm missing, which is not good. But I'm trying to concentrate on the Harry Poppins and Phil Mack battle and missing everything else. But there we go. So Paul 1st, Jerry 2nd to go through this field. Harry Poppins there is in 3rd. Phil now up to 4th, so he's behind his rival now. Aaron in 5th. Then Benzo 6th, Flash 7th, Seamus 8th, Bailey 9th. Sam there in 10th. Team Silver 11th. Kev is 12th. Oz 13th. And Seabroad, oh, it's back there in 14th spot. Harry Poppins is who's holding that fastest lap at 1:37.363. It's all about the tyres in this one. It takes a beating on the right hand side around this circuit, the tyres. So trying to get them to last the distance is a challenge. Benzo's in. So Benzo's in after 6 minutes. So he obviously clearly put the wrong tyre on to start with. Maybe he went out in softs and just weren't having it. I believe he did actually, if I recall. Went out on softs, but there was no way that was going to last very long. So here they are, the two cars we're focusing on. 3rd and 4th on track. And the pink machine of Aaron behind them in 5th, although he's having a look at Phil, goes round the outside. Will he get him round the outside. Oh, he will, but it all drifts it round. Not going to take that, is he? No, drops back into 5th. So as Aaron's tyres already starting to go off if he's drifting it around like that then, as we see Bailey in 6th, Flash in 7th. Sam up to 8th now. Team Silver 9th. And Kev in 10th, it's your top 10. It's getting all a bit close now here between Harry Poppins and Fieldo. Still 3rd and 4th, but it is closing in. So we're getting a bit close there, right away back to Flash really. They're not far off the back of Jerry either in 2nd, are they? So 8 minutes in and starting to get a bit close. Paul meanwhile is out in front. And he's got the fastest lap at that point, a 1:35.896 as well. Just going to push it as hard as I could, for as long as I could basically. That was my tactic. And if that means coming in after 10 minutes, then so be it. I was hoping to get longer than that obviously, but it was just whatever I could do, with obviously a little bit of one eye on the others, but mainly just get out in front, try and stretch that gap, which I was doing at this point with Jerry in 2nd. But I knew obviously the tyres were going to have an effect once their life was gone. It's really close up now, feels right at the back of Harry Poppins. And Harry Poppins will be obviously aware of that, checking out his mirrors. Oh, and they've caught right up to the back of Jerry as well. I don't know whether Jerry had a small moment somewhere, but Phil in the back of Harry Poppins there. That's fine though. He knew he was going to hit him, he just backed off. Kept him in 3rd. Just went in there a little bit odd, did Phil. Just tagged the back of Harry Poppins. Aaron's there with Bailey. They're the 2 promotion drivers, or promoted drivers already. So they've got nothing really to play for, other than a bit of pride. And so you can whether they can get a double or a victory each. It's about this point where tyres are starting to not feel the greatest. As we see Team Silver now trying to get onto the back of Sam, who has a touch of the curbs there. Makes him, he's going to lose that spot to Team Silver. So Team Silver up the inside, up to 8th spot now. Sam can do a lot about that really. Got himself on the curbs. Lost some momentum and Team Silver took it. Although Sam is fighting back, but he's not going to go around the outside through there. Oh, and again, there's a flirt of the curbs. Going to put him into the clutches of Kev now. That's allowed Team Silver just to pull away a bit, but Kev now looking for that 9th spot. There's that for a bit of grass, that lawn. Beautiful. Would you want to cut it, would you? Seamus there in 11th, haven't seen too much of him in this race so far, but he's kind of on his own there. And Benzo in 12th, half a second penalty as well. So he can't really get into it, along with Seabroad, who, well, used to being parked up, isn't he, at the moment? Oh, and what was that? He was just coming round, wasn't he? He just kind of let go. So, has he had a failure or something there? Maybe his steering rack has failed, because he was literally just coming round the left-hander, but he's got it going again. I'll have to keep an eye on that, but he just wants to go home now. This final round's been an absolute disaster for him. His teammate's in, Kev. There he is. So he's not sure what kind of tyres he's coming out on. Hards, maybe. I was on hards at first, and actually look what's happened behind. Phil Mack had got past Harry Poppins. So, advantage Phil Mack. Let's see if I can get the replay of him getting him. Maybe not. No, at some point back there, wasn't it? So it's advantage Phil at the moment then. Still stops to go, of course. So that will change things around again. So whether Harry Poppins decides to shadow him in now. If he goes in, he'll go in. Or not. Aaron in 4th, Bailey still in 5th. So 13 minutes in. Don't think they'll be in at the moment, but we'll see. Let's see as they come around the final corner. Just see if they do peel off to the left into pit lane. No, they can have another lap. Staying out there. So I think Harry Poppins is literally going to just shadow Phil's every move all the time he's behind him, as Jerry and Team Silver are in for their stop. We were debating on whether it was going to be a 2-stopper, but actually got away with 1 in the end for most people, depending on their choice, tyre choice, but yeah, it was 1 in the end. So Flash in 6th, and then a massive gap back to Seamus. Don't know how you get a gap like that. Must have been so much going on behind with all these guys that the gap between, unless these are the ones, these are the ones that all must have come in. That's why you've got the gap. So up to 6th spot. All the ones that haven't been in, everyone behind are the stoppers, and that's why there's that huge gap between this front group and that second group. They've caught Paul, so Paul's tyres have obviously gone, and I think he was coming in here. I think he stays and comes in. He does, so Paul's in. So Phil Mack then takes up the lead, and Harry Poppins right behind him now. He's going to go for it up the inside to turn 1. No, but Phil's going to run it wide, try to brake a little bit deeper, but run it wide, and Harry Poppins is going to take it back, gets up into the lead. So now it's Phil who's got to shadow him. Aaron's got a front seat here, just sitting behind watching what's going on. So the battle that we wanted to see is now at the front of this race, and we are halfway through. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. So get another drink on, get your snacks ready, and sit back. Moment there for Harry, was it? Phil got a good exit through there. I think it was, unless he just got a good exit through then chicane, because he was right at the back of him at that point. Looked like he was going to take him, but no, he's settled to just sit there in second. Tricky through there, especially once the tyres start going off as well, even trickier through that corners. Now, final corner now, and is it time for pits? I don't think it is. Well, it is for Phil, so he's not shadowing him, so Phil's dived in. Harry's staying out along with Aaron and Bailey. So maybe Harry Poppins is thinking, okay, let's see if I can get a nice gap here. Try and gap him before I come in. Phil and Flash are both in. There's Jerry in 8th, who's been followed by his teammate Sam. So the two GTRs together on track, 8th and 9th. Seamus ahead of them. It's going to be 7th and 8th because Flash is still in, although he's just exiting now. There he goes. So Flash is coming out. Where does he come out? Into 9th spot. So he does slot in behind the two GTRs. And we have still got a few drivers that haven't been in the front three for sure. So Flash is going to be right at the back of Sam, having got those fresh tyres on. Coming down now. No, he's not going to go for that too far back, so I'll see what he's like through here. Should be okay on new tyres. Oh, and the two GTRs are getting a bit close and personal. Oh, and Jerry's... Did he get a little temper on his teammate there? Let's have a look. Not sure. It was a bit slower through there, but as he come round... No, he didn't. He generally just went round on him, didn't it, at the front of the car. So... Gathered it up, but he did lose a couple of spots there. So back to 9th for Jerry. As we see Harry Poppins and Bailey in now. So Harry Poppins is in, so if we go, let's go back to Phil and see where he's going to come out then. He's going to do it. He's coming up to the final corner now. Harry Poppins has only just gone in. So, depending on how long Harry Poppins is in the pit lane for, he's going to do it. So there we go. So Phil's there in 3rd place. Harry Poppins is just coming out now. There he goes. Pops out in 5th, so Harry Poppins pops out in 5th. So just 2 cars or a car between him again and Phil Mack. So he's got to get past Seamus then, and then get past Phil in the remaining 11 minutes of this final race, of the final round. There he goes. There's that spot taken from Seamus up the inside. He goes up to 4th. I think Seamus just basically got out of his way there as well. So now chasing down Phil Mack. What can he do? Phil Mack just going up over the top of the hill now, just behind Paul in 2nd. Aaron, who's in the lead, has got to come in still, which he will be doing very soon. Talking of which, let's have a look. There he goes, diving in now. So that's going to get these two up into the lead of the race. It should, anyway. Come round the final corner now. Aaron's still in there, so it's going to be Paul going into 1st spot along with Phil in 2nd. And Aaron's just coming out now, and he's going to go ahead of Harry Poppins. There we go. So yet again, Harry Poppins has got a car between himself and Phil Mack. This is becoming a bit of a theme now here in this race. So he's got it all to do again. Got to get past basically 2 cars now in the next 10 minutes. Having said that, Aaron's going to be pushing on with his new tyres and fuel. So if he can get past Phil himself, that will mean Harry Poppins will be behind him. But there's a little bit of a gap. He's just coming around there, the left-hander, isn't he? And Phil's just coming down ahead of him down that slope into the S's. He's right up behind Paul now, so there's a little bit of a gap there. It is on the screen. Paul's going to not get in his way, but he's certainly not going to give it to him at this point. When he gets close enough, he'll let him go by. Not going to try it down here into here. Maybe at turn 1. So still as they are then, first, second, third, fourth, fifth for Bailey. Now Phil Mack surely will get Paul along here now. Yeah, gets a better drive out of there, doesn't he? Paul covers a little bit on the inside, but maybe the, oh, and that was, well, we went for it, Phil, but Paul kept it in first spot. Yeah, getting down here into the chicane, down the side of him. Paul give him that, there you go. Plenty of room. So Phil then up into the lead. He's now got 2 cars between himself and Harry Poppins. There he is, Harry Poppins. There's Aaron in between him as well. So we've got, what, 8 minutes left? Well, nearly 7 actually. What can Harry Poppins do? Can he get past 3 cars effectively to get victory? Is there going to be drama with fuel saving or lack of fuel or even tyres? We've got that to throw into the mix as well coming into these final few minutes. All still to play for here. Don't think it's over yet. So let's have a go run through this field. I know there's been a lot of coverage for these two, but this is really what we want to see, if I'm honest, here at this final race. Sam's in. So let's just go through this field. So we've got Phil Mack in first, Paul in second, Aaron in third, Harry Poppins in fourth, this is fourth. And you've got Bailey there in fifth spot. I think he'll be happy with that. He's already champion. Flash in sixth. Jerry there in seventh. And we've got Sam in the pits in eighth. Kevin ninth. Team Silver in the pits as well in 10th. They've got coming in, maybe their second stops as well. Seamus in 11th. Benzo 12th. And C Broad in 13th. Just seeing this one out now. Going on as Aaron goes up past Paul. So Aaron now into second. Got that move done, didn't he? Let's have it look. I think he got it down same spot as where Phil got him down. Yeah, into the S's. Job done. So Paul down to third, Aaron up to second. But still 3 cars to pass for Harry Poppins, who's still there in fourth spot. Shouldn't be any trouble passing Paul now, because he's going to be panicking a little bit now. He's going to want to get up there. There he goes. There's the move up the inside. So, got him. That's one of the cars gone out of his way. Now he's got 2 more. Our tyres were beginning to start fuel saving as well. Sorry, not tyres. It was getting to the point where I didn't have enough, wasn't going to have enough fuel, so I had to start fuel saving. So I'm going to start going backwards at this point. I was out of the equation anyway before this race, but Harry Poppins now, there's not much of a gap between himself and Phil Mack, but still got to pass 2 cars in order to get ahead of Phil. Phil's looking comfortable though out there in first spot. Now you'd fancy Aaron to just get past, or Aaron I should say, not Aaron, Aaron to get past Phil, which would then leave Harry Poppins just needing to get past Phil. I say they don't need to win the race, they don't have to win it, but they just need to finish ahead of each other. And that was a bit of a poor corner there for Harry Poppins. Has dropped back a little bit now. He's lost a bit of momentum there with, what, 4 minutes left now. What's going to happen? Because that gap between himself and Aaron and Phil has just grown. It's just slipping back. So is that the moment that Phil has secured that 3rd promotion place? Come over the start. I'll finish the start lap 17. Not over till it's over, but still trying to push it, Harry Poppins, like he would. And don't think he's got much more to give, to be honest. He's going to have to just rely on something happening ahead of him, I think, as Aaron now attacks Phil Mack. Of course, Harry Poppins, this is what he wants, is these two to start battling a little bit, just to slow themselves down, allow him to get back onto him. I mean, I'm not saying they're battling each other yet, but certainly it looks like he's got back onto him now, hasn't he? So here we go, he's back within striking distance. 2.5 minutes left. What was that move? I thought he was going for a move then, Harry Poppins, but that would have been too far back anyway. So now Phil then, here we go. He's got just over 2 minutes. To get that place. Oh, Aaron runs it wide now. Did he get out of the way purposely for Harry Poppins? I think he might have, you know. I think he did. I think he moved out of the way and just said, you know what, you boys can fight it. Go for it. Did look like Harry Poppins had a bit more pace, and he's right on him now. Look at this now. Has he got an issue? Is he starting a fuel save? Now we've got a fuel issue. Look at this. Harry Poppins up the inside. Oh, there wasn't a touch, I don't think. He just ran it a bit wide, Phil. So then Harry Poppins in the lead. So now it's all changed again. Harry Poppins has now got that promotion place. This is going to be some finish. It really is. Oh, and now he's gone wide, and Harry Poppins has made a mistake. What happened there? Let's have a quick look. Did he hit the curb? I'm not sure what happened. He did, yeah, he just caught the curb and it's thrown him out, and oh, unfortunately he didn't take any of the others out, but that's going to drop him all the way back. My goodness me, it's a back to full spot. Well, that's it. That must be it for Phil. He'll be laughing all the way to the bank here. So, got Aaron and Bailey, second and third. Well, they're used to being up there. And now what's happened to Phil? Now he's slowed down, Aaron. Why was he letting Aaron go through? Has he got a... No, I'm not sure. Oh, and Aaron has a twitch and he has slowed down because Bailey's gone through. I don't believe it. What's happening? He's can't be running out of fuel. Is he fuel safe? I think he's running out of fuel because Harry Poppins is flat on it. He's catching him back up. Phil Mack has let them two through, so they're going to fight their normal race up the top to see who's going to get it. As we're into the last final 30 seconds, we might get one more lap out of it, but Phil has... What's happened? He's slowed right down. Harry Poppins is getting onto him, but he's still in the lead. He's going to get another... They're going to get another lap out of it, but... So it's Aaron in first, fighting it with Bailey. Yeah, he's almost rolling it across the line here. He's going to lose it, you know. Phil Mack in third, Harry Poppins. All of a sudden his eyes have lit up. He can see something here. What a finish this is going to be. Something is drastically wrong with Phil's car. And it's got to be fuel. It's got to be. Final lap, there we go, that's up. The flash, basically, anything from 6th down have now finished. But we've got to stay here because this is where it's all about. So Phil then is on him. Harry Poppins is on him. He's going to take him, surely. Oh, how gutting is this going to be for Phil? He thought he had it. Big mistake from Harry Poppins. Threw him all the way back down, a long way back into fourth. Then something happened to Phil, and I think it's Phil. I think he's desperately seeking every piece of gas out of that car that he's got, and I mean, in fair play to him, he's still there. Oh, there's been a bit of a touch, and has he hit him? I think Harry Poppins has hit him. Let's have a look as they come through up to the hairpin. Phil's obviously trying to defend. Harry Poppins has gone in a bit too... Oh, and he has hit him. He has hit him. So Phil's Mack's gone off, and I think that's it then. Oh, Harry Poppins is going to wait. So what's going to happen then? So Harry Poppins is waiting. This is even more drama. So Phil's gone in back in the lead. We've got to see our leaders because they're going to be coming over. So we'll get back to that in a minute. So Aaron's going to take victory, so double victory here at Kyoto Driving Park. I know we want to see what's happening behind, but Aaron's going to take victory here at Kyoto. Congratulations, double win, and congratulations for second. Bailey, congratulations for the championship. Second place for him. Phil Mack is there in third, and what's happening here? Harry Poppins is going to get, what's this? Side by side, my goodness me, his photo finish. Who's going to get it? It's Harry Poppins. He does get it. What a finish. So let's just take that back. Let's see what happened here. So let's go back a bit further. So, trying everything he can, desperately trying everything he can, Phil, to keep Harry Poppins behind him, but he just didn't have enough in the end. It literally, look, he's trying to keep him, but he can't. He's just squeezing, but Harry Poppins gets him by about a car's length in the end. Congratulations, Harry Poppins. What a race. So let's go through this. So it's Aaron, Bailey, Harry Poppins, Phil Mack, Paul in fifth, and Flash in sixth. So that was it. What a finish that was. Sorry about the we've had to watch that all the way through. That was where it was all happening on that race. Apologies for anybody who didn't really get a lot of coverage on that one, but we had to watch that. That was what it was all about. So that was it. Congratulations to Bailey. As I say, he is the champion. Aaron got second spot in the end. Harry Poppins in third. Phil Mack, who will remain in League 2 with that unfortunate finish there, in fourth, and Paul finished in fifth place in the championship. So that has been it then. That's our GR3 championship from League 2. Hope you've enjoyed every minute of it. It's been a pleasure, as I said, in race 1 to have been part of it in both commentary booth and in the driver's seat. So hope you enjoyed that. Join me again. I'm not sure what I'll be covering next time around, but keep your eyes peeled on the channel. Well done to everybody involved, all the admin staff, everyone who puts their time out to do all the horrible jobs, if you like, of the league. And thanks again to everyone, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.